It was around 5:30. I decided to shoot off to the supermarket to get some last-minute groceries and stuff like that for the boy and for his birthday. And then I walked up the road and I saw a Lime scooter there, sitting there, so I decided to jump on and just ride home. I was on the scooter for about 2 minutes, and then I was just riding down the path. All of a sudden, the wheel just locked up and I got thrown over the front and landed straight on my jaw, breaking it. I sat up, spat out a little blood and some teeth and walked on home, off to the hospital.
So would you take me through that moment of flying over the handlebars and whatever sounds or pain and what came next?
It went in a heartbeat. I was just going down the road thinking about the boy, and then next minute, just smack, I just flew off, hit the ground, slid across the ground and heard my skin rip off my chest, and sat up and just felt the soreness of my fingers and my wrists, and touched my chin and felt my chin just felt not right, just a bit mangled.
How far do you think you went flying when the wheels locked?
Oh, maybe about 5-10 meters. I was probably flying for about a second, and I was probably on the floor for the rest of the time, sliding across.
You came home and eventually made it to the hospital. What was their take when you got there?
Well, my partner dropped me off at the emergency line, and I just walked in and I said, my jaw is broken, and they couldn't understand me, and I just tried to speak clearly and tell them that my jaw had been broken, and they quickly got onto it, and they thought my neck was broken, so I got right past the lines, straight into a bed.
And they went through, and obviously you've got all your grazes on whereabouts, your body, your wrists.
My chest and my wrists and a bit on my knee and my shoulders. Got a little bit there, and I'm lucky I didn't rip off my nipple. Just some small ones, but my chin mostly and under my neck. I got a few stitches in my chin. I'm very lucky that it wasn't my chin that broke, it was up the sides.
So 6 weeks you're on a liquid diet for that long?
Yep. Smoothies and soup.
The Lime scooter was just sitting there afterwards.
Yeah, I couldn't do much about it. I just left it there. I took a photo and gave him a 1-star rating and left. I was more worried about getting home.
And was there any indication about why it might have locked up?
No clue. I only realised that they were having malfunctions that day because I read up on it a little bit, but I didn't know they were having malfunctions beforehand, so I didn't think anything of it.
And was there any indication afterwards that Lime would do anything to take that scooter off the road, or where is it now?
None whatsoever. I wouldn't have a clue who's out there driving it around, and I hope no one has another accident because of it.
There was no warning, no process for dealing with it afterwards.
No. I just had to look after myself pretty much. I've given them a message and an email, but I'll wait for the reply.
So that was Friday, and there's been no communication about a product which has left you unable to chew for 6 weeks, broken bones, bruised and grazed body.
I have no sick leave, no annual leave, so if I have any more time off, I don't get anything. I would have taken full responsibility if I was playing around or if I was trying to do a jump or something silly or being on the road. But because I was trying to be safe, I was on the footpath, I was going slow, and it happened because of a malfunction. I mean, how could I possibly be at fault if I had no clue what was going to go and, what was going to happen?
I know in Switzerland, when this issue was happening, they took all of them off the roads. Is that appropriate here?
I guess so. Well, definitely if it's going to cause other people to hurt themselves, even though Lime knows exactly what's going on.
Do you think that the council, given that they've given them consent to be here, and they gave them consent to be here when they were functioning, now they're malfunctioning, they need to review their position on this? Definitely.
I think more testing should be gone, they should have a look at them a bit more, not just, this one works, sweet, everyone should be fine. They should go through each and every one of them if it needs to be. I mean, anyone can jump on and anyone could hurt themselves. I mean, it could be anyone's son, anyone's mother, anyone's father. So if we could stop that or slow that down, it's our community, we've got to look after ourselves.
They've told us that they are investigating the issue and all affected scooters will be taken off the road, but how do they know what the affected scooters are?
Exactly. I guess it's the ones that people can complain about being damaged, but I haven't heard anything or I don't know anything. It's just their word, I guess. But again, I haven't seen that. It's just what people have been saying.
And how much has this been disruptive to your life? I guess there's the pain aspect as well.
Oh, I'm pretty good with the pain, but I do feel when I'm about to go to bed, I do relive a little bit of that falling and cracking. I do have a bit of a jump in bed, realizing that it has happened and how it has affected me. I'm a bit sore every day, and I can't really lift much. I'm just broken, I guess. I'm going to be out of money quite a lot, so maybe a little bit of compensation would go a long way, and just to help me with my day-to-day activities.
Would you be concerned for other people getting on Lime scooters in the meantime?
Definitely.
What would be your message to them at the moment?
Well, it's hard to say drive safe because you can be the safest person in the world, and the malfunction could mean that you're not at fault. But I guess just don't get on them until they're fixed, until we have guarantees.